so much stuff to get into tonight. We might be going into OT with y'all. We got great guests. My man's in the building already here with us, man. He just popped open a 12-pack right now. I don't do that, Dos Equis.
Well, yeah,
He don't do Dos Equis.
I partake.
He partakes. Last week he was chasing Fireball with Budweiser, so
I know.
he's cuckoo. He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Definitely, man. I'd like to welcome you guys in. That was our weekly recap, touching on some things. We got my man in the building, Mr. Dange Dizzy.
What's going on?
It's actually my first time. Well, we've come across each other and run across each other's paths.
Couple shows.
When my man told me you was coming on, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, "Who?"
Oh yeah.
And he sent me the picture, and I went and I do my research.
Yeah,
I do my homework. I love your passion for what you do. I love your. I always tell people there's a difference between arrogance and confidence.
Yeah.
I love your confidence. Like you ooze of that shit. Like it oozes everywhere that I've seen you. All my research that I've done. You from the Valley?
Yes, born and raised.
Born and raised from the Valley?
Phoenix.
How long you been doing music?
I think I started when I was like 17, so like almost 10 years, about 10
almost
years.
10 years.
Yeah.
So when you first started music and got into it, was it for the love of music, the passion of it? Or?
Well, because even before that though, I wasn't really. I would do like poetry, and then one day, homie just brought a mic over, and we just ended up having fun with it, and ever since then, it just kind of took over, got over the.
Poets.
Did you say you was doing poetry?
Yeah.
But poets make the best MCs. You ever notice that? Because it's all to me, music is about writing.
Oh, yeah, it's all connected. You know what I mean?
It's definitely all connected. Because if
the only thing that changes, and it's just my opinion. Only thing that changes between poetry and rapping is the delivery of said. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like let's take. I like where you say poetry there. I'm gonna give you an example. For instance, like. We always talk about MCs and different MCs and who's better and who's this and who's that.
Yeah.
Take Biggie and Tupac.
Oh, okay.
To me, Tupac was a great writer. Tupac was a great poet. Tupac knew how to express himself on paper and bring it to life. That's why we love him, because we all have a personal connection to him.
Yeah, definitely.
Now Biggie would run circles around Tupac.
Yeah, wordplay,
rapping.
He was a better rapper,
but Tupac was a better writer. Tupac could write
not only better writer, but he was an activist.
Yeah, Tupac could write a movie.
So
Tupac could write a movie.
His whole way of thinking was
it was a total different
way above what Biggie could ever do.
Yeah, definitely.
Motherfuckers don't even know before he died. Like the last tour he was doing before he died, he was going to every city and meeting with like the top gang leaders and making. Like having them come up with different rules and shit for the hood and things like this.
Yeah, I didn't even see. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so it was on some other levels type shit, bro.
Yeah, so the writing part of it, you say the poetry.
Yeah, I feel like I went away from that though, because I used to always write everything down. Then all of a sudden, just going to the studio and
you got old.
You got over it. And I haven't written down anything forever. I like write it in my head. I don't use a pen and a paper anymore.
So you don't go into the studio with your music already written out.
Well,
your bars.
Well,
and everything.
I don't write it down. I memorize it. Basically,
that's dope.
Yeah, I can't write it down. Like if I do it, like I feel like it's not live because I'm reading it off paper anymore. So you just memorize what you're gonna say and store it all in your head and just go out there and do it.
That's basically what Jay-Z does.
Yeah.
Everybody think he actually just constantly freestyles, which I'm pretty sure some of it is off the top, but he actually writes it all in his head. He said this before. Like,
I think it makes it easier that way, and that sometimes you can just go in there, whatever you're gonna make a track. If you're gonna make it, you're not gonna freestyle a track you want. So you got to do what you're gonna do. Go spit what you think, and then come back out, hear what you said. Okay, come in this way. You know what I mean? Okay. And come in like that. You know, switch it up.
So it's been about 10 years since you got in.
Yeah.
When you first started, what was the process for you? How do you feel like you were? I know, because I'm an artist myself. Other than radio, I perform, and I know how it was for me when I first started performing and first started to get recognition and people enjoy what I did. How was it when you got booked for your first show? What kind of excitement or what kind of joy did that bring to you as an artist?
I think the first show I opened for was Kurt Cobain's.
Cobain.
Yeah, remember that?
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, but then I was young and dumb. I had to pay for the slot, and I did all that. And,
hey, we make mistakes.
You know what I mean? So, at that point, I felt I was on top, but it wasn't really that far if you think about it, you know. But now I'm starting to see something about it. It took like 10 years, but now I'm starting to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes back to just learning your craft, knowing what you're doing.
Definitely.
The first time, imagine if you were a carpenter. First time you build a house, it'll take you forever to build it.
Yeah, definitely.
But as a carpenter, by the 10th house that you build, you'll be that much better building a house. You won't hit your thumb as much. You know where the nails are exactly.
You know
where your tools are
as you go. You know what I mean?
So to date, I mean, what you've been doing music for 10 years.
Yeah.
How long have you been taking it? I mean, we all start out doing something as a hobby, doing it to do it. I was a rapper at first. I used to rap.
Okay.
But I did it because my friends did it. I didn't do it because I loved it. I didn't do it for the passion of it or the joy that was in it. I was doing it because everybody else was doing it. And then all my songs were funny. So as an artist and being a rapper, a musician, how does the passion side of it affect the I mean, there's a lot of hobby rappers.
Yeah, I think it was just working the 9 to 5 that really got to me. And then one day I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it for real. So I was working at Walmart at the time, and I ended up shooting my first music video in Walmart wearing my vest. And once the video came out, corporate heard about it, and they told me I had to delete it or they're going to fire me or do whatever thing. So I ended up quitting that day. I was like, yeah. So,
I worked at Walmart.
Yeah. So, yeah, they got me like that. And I was like, I just put all my effort into this, and you want me to delete it? Nah, fuck work. I was like, so I'm out.
So what'd you do after that?
Found another job.
He said, I went to Target.
Target. Nah. But then, it's been going that way, and ever since then, I think that was like the turning point. Like, you can't go back now, you know. You got one life, and do what you can with it, you know. Yeah, beautiful.
So 10 years in, what would you say is what's the most important tool or resource that you have as a rapper in your career and where you at, that you feel like I can do this, so this is going to help me do this, or I can do that, and that is going to put me over the top or separate me from the other artists? What tools or resources did you have in your arsenal?
I think everybody just lives their own life, man. Everybody has their own thing to bring to the table. At the same time, I don't think I'll never be better than anybody else, but I'll be better than the person I was yesterday. So just bring my own style to it, you know.
Who's your favorite rapper?
I
wanted to ask you that because I don't like to usually ask people their age. So I usually ask, like, I'll ask a woman what year she graduated from high school, and then you can figure out her age.
What if she was a little slow though?
She had to stay a little.
Yeah.
A little fast.
Well, then if I can't get it from the year you graduated, I'll ask how old your oldest child is.
It goes like that.
And then I can determine it from that.
What if she graduated early and she was a Tatiana? That'll throw you fuck off right there.
Well, I had to stay an extra year in high school to graduate, so I was a little slow on the slow side.
You wasn't slow. You like doing other shit.
Yeah, so
I wasn't going, and I still graduated a year.
I don't know, but growing up though, I listened to a lot of Lloyd Banks and like Fabulous and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
yeah. But then honestly, I listen to more alternative rock music than that because
you mid-30s.
No,
he like
late 20s.
Yeah, late 20s, 27.
Yeah. He like Fab and them, like that's them his favorites. He was born in the 90s.
Okay, so what
I'm saying, that's what that says.
Just what I was getting to is, like, I've been listening to a lot of music, and the music industry is kind of like the NBA.
Yeah,
like it goes in waves, and it goes the way the game is going. Now everybody's shooting 3-pointers. Nobody plays through the big man no more. There's no post game. There's no half court offense. How do you feel music with the way that it's going now? And the way that artists are able to just be themselves, and you can put any kind of content out now, and it just takes for the person to hear it that likes it, and you draw those people in. How do you feel like the content has changed on how you can be as an artist and deliver it to the consumers?
I feel like now it should be like easier now to do your thing now, because there's so many resources, and then top it off, nobody just listens to one person. You go through your playlist, you don't have one person in your thing, right? So you listen to something, you like it. You know what I mean? I feel like everything's out there. It's easier now just to get whatever you want, and even if it's local.
Do you categorize the music the way it's being categorized now in the business, like mumble rap or hip hop or?
I don't know, because somebody told me when I first heard of Kodak Black that he was a mumble rapper, but then I hear his bars, I'm like, he don't really mumble like that. He got some bars here and there. You know what I mean?
Me personally, see, I'm older. I got you by almost 10 years.
Yeah.
But I tell people all the time, even when we were coming up, it's just there were rappers that weren't as lyrical as other rappers, but we didn't refer to them as mumble rappers. We referred to them as what did we consider them?
Well, they wasn't mumble
Trash?
rappers because they wasn't mumbling. They wasn't mumbling.
Well, they wasn't. No, I'm gonna tell you some of our favorite rappers.
The closest we came to mumbling in our generation of what music we was listening to may have been Bone Thugs and Harmony because you couldn't decipher words.
No, Bone.
But if you actually know what they were saying, they was really spitting shit. But it sounded like it was mumbling because it all ran together.
I disagree.
But we didn't call it mumble rap because
it was harmony, bro.
We were still conscious enough to know, like, I can't understand everything this nigga saying, but I know he fucking spitting some shit, though.
Silk the Shocker.
You just thought you were slow a little bit.
Silk the Shocker was mumble rap.
Silk the Shocker was horrible, bro.
When
I listened to one of his tracks, it was about a month ago, bro. I put up the track with him and Maya, right?
I don't even know who that is.
But you don't need to, bro. Don't even go look him up.
We're going to take you down the road.
I went and listened to a couple of the tracks we used to bump when I was young, and I was like, damn, bro, what the fuck was we listening to? Why was we listening to
Bro,
this
we was
thing?
bumping 3 6 Mafia, and we thought Gangsta Boo was Nicki Minaj.
Nah. I like Gangsta Boo more than Nicki
Minaj. She wasn't mumble?
She wasn't mumbling at all, no. Mumbling is like when Young Thug first came in with the...
Yeah.
I don't know, I just think
it sounded like sounds instead of words. Like Gangsta Boo, you can understand her words. She wasn't mumbling. Bone Thugs and Harmony, if you listen slowly enough, you can understand their words. They was not mumbling. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are actually mumbling, some of these niggas. I get the bag.
Hey, you know what it is? It's all the pills, bro, and everything else.
Yeah.
That's what I tell them, like, when our generation sold the drugs.
Yeah, this is
your generation does the drugs.
I'm a 90s. Come on, I get some
popping perks.
Come on,
like I was telling
he's like in the middle.
I'm 91.
He came in. His appreciation area is we talking about selling the drugs, but we also talking about getting high while we sipping syrup.
He's a middle child.
So it was like a middle child. Now these young niggas is like, fuck selling the drugs. Just give it to me so I can do this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do the drugs and rap.
For instance, take Future. Take Future. Okay. I like Future a lot. But growing up, they would have never, in our era, they would have never put him on the radio. No. Yeah. Everybody would have been like, he's a drug addict. Mm-hmm. He's this. He's that.
Other rappers wouldn't have fucked with him.
They wouldn't have fucked with him.
Even I was saying this to my to the little homie the other day, bro. Like when we was actually the rappers we grew up listening to, if you took their style, you was gonna have to see that nigga in the streets when you ran into him.
It was gonna be a problem.
Now all these niggas sound alike, and it's not a problem. But if you took a nigga's style back in them days, you gonna have a problem. Like when he see you, we're gonna hear about it on MTV News or something.
I blame two people for the way the rap game is today. And it's kind of like the NBA. It took for one or two teams to change the way they play for everybody to follow. Lil Wayne changed his style. He turned into a drug addict. He made it cool. He made it cool to bang on records. He made it cool to do auto-tune. You got to listen to me. You got to listen. Hear me out. Hear me out. Lil Wayne changed rap.
I like Wayne.
He changed it in the sense Wayne used to rap. Wayne sound high every time he rap now.
Oh yeah, well, cause
that's what he's been doing.
He was not, I don't know. Yeah,
so he made it first. He made the banging cool. He made the whole blood stuff cool. Everybody was running around doing the blood stuff. Then he made the auto tune. Then he made the drug addict shit cool. And Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy. Most of these rappers rap like Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy was the first person to usher in that dance shit. Exactly. I mean, we had dance songs growing up, but now if you don't have a dance record out there, you ain't doing music.
Yeah, is that what it is?
I think that's what it is. But like, I like your.
Even Ariana Grande stole his style on that track. He was always talking about that shit.
Drake. Listen to Drake.
I don't know. Track. I thought it was definitely Soulja Boy.
Drake is taking his cadence and ran with it as well.
My swag.
But we got some of Dange. We got some Dange Dizzy I want to get into actually. Speaking of the music, you said you listen to rock. I know you got your hip hop feel behind you. I listened to a lot of rock growing up. A lot of people may not know that, but I listen to a lot.
Yeah,
I listen to music.
That's why I feel like it just takes it away sometimes because everybody kind of says the same shit, and I'm pretty sure I say the same shit. You know what I mean? But
how do you feel as an artist? Like, do you feel like you say the same shit? Do you feel like you have to be the same for the people that supporting you already? Or do you think that the people that are supporting you want to see you grow and turn into a different artist and not continue to do the same music that you may have been doing?
I'm always going to be me, you know what I'm saying? People don't like what I say, I don't care. Like it's always going to be me. I always have my own opinion. I'm my worst critic at the end of the day and stuff. So I don't think I would ever change up. Maybe I I would want to change something though. Like I want to keep growing. I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again. So I would always do something to make it sound a little different. Yeah. Do something like that, or do something like all the tracks I have right now are always different.
Well, I want to get into some Dange. I've heard some music, watched some of his videos, but I definitely want to get into some things that he sent over for Cheef.
Yeah.
Go ahead and introduce whatever you sent over.
I got this new track. It's called Biddy Hate. It's one of my latest ones that just dropped, and as of yesterday, I barely started a new YouTube channel, so it's still under construction, but now it's on YouTube. Definitely. But right now on Facebook, it's starting to get some likes and everything's going. Got like 60,000 views, barely just popping up.
Well, we'll definitely make sure we share it on our live with Marlon and Cheef page. Y'all stay tuned right here. We're on Support District Radio. Dange Dizzy's in the building. We about to pull up one time.
Yes, sir. Yep, let's do it.
All right. Love it. Gotta get it. All right. And okay. Thanks. Love. And I got fake love, no trust, fake homies, I got real struggles, real gold, new money, watch the biddy, hey. Hey, turn around and watch the biddy, hey. And I got fake love, no trust, fake homies, I got real struggles, real gold, new money, watch the biddy, hey. Hey, turn around and watch the biddy, hey. And bling bling like a hot boy, you was not boy. Pop a shot and I'm a Glock boy. Use a high point, this is my joint. Yeah, and hold up man, and this is my joint. Yeah, and I'm just here to stack a bag, and I'm working off production. I ain't here to make no friends, I've been going through deduction. Flow is Carolina Reaper, I could taste the repercussions. Talking nasty in discussions, some will love it, most disgusted. The biddy probably hate me cause nobody do it better. I've been getting to the cheddar like I'm grinding through a shredder. Text her a love letter, now she moaning acapella. I ain't fucking with you fellas cause my fellas working felons. And pockets looking nice though, like it's nitro. Remember when it's light pole, now they might blow. And everywhere I might go, it's a light show. And slide up in a side hoe, and it's a slideshow. Bling bling like a hot boy, you is not boy. Pop a shot and I'm a Glock boy. Use a high point, this is my joint. Yeah, and hold up man, and this is my joint. And I got fake love, no trust, fake homies, I got real struggles, real gold, new money, watch the biddy, hey. Turn around and watch the biddy, hey. And I got fake love, no trust, fake homies, I got real struggles, real gold, new money, watch the biddy, hey. Hey, turn around and watch the biddy, hey.
Hey, man, we back live on Support District Radio.
Yes, sir.
Still got my man in the building, Dange Dizzy.
You already know.
Like that track there. Who was the producer on that one?
Blends. OG Bobby Blends.
OG,
yeah.
OG Bobby
Chris.
Yeah, Chris, man. That's my boy, man.
Chris.
I like that. It had the smooth little hip-hop tone on it.
Yeah, it's something different I haven't really done in a while. You know, so I figured I switched it up a little bit. And then definitely my engineer, Fanatic, one time right there at Talk At Studios on like 35th and Cactus. Great studio.
What was the name of the studio once again?
Talk At
Studios, 35th and Cactus. Y'all make sure y'all check them out as well.
Yeah, definitely hit my boy Fanatic up. Definitely, shout out.
So your style of hip hop, when you make your music, what do you usually go towards? Are you going for feel, or are you going for more of culture? I mean, I'll always tell people, like, to me personally with rap, one thing that rappers do is they try to cram everybody into one category and put them either you're a mumble rapper or this and that. But to me, I think rap is the only genre that does that.
Yeah.
So take rock, for instance. We always say this. You got soft rock, you got punk rock, you got classic rock, you got hard rock. I think that's how rap is now today.
Yeah.
So I think you got pop, you got hip hop, you got rap. And then you got hardcore, and then there's a little lyrical side to it as well.
I would guess that, like, I wouldn't It just depends on how you feel at the time. Maybe so one day I'm serious. I just want to put a whole bunch of bars together and make it sound, you know what I mean? Or I just want to be stupid and just start putting words together and make it go with the beat, you know, depending on the beat. It always depends on the producer.
How you feel about the party records? Because I think personally party records have taken over. And it's becoming more about the party record, what can be played in the club.
Yeah, definitely.
Or on the radio.
I think it's always been like that, though, even like back in the day, you know? I think it was always like that. You always want to play something in the club. You don't want to put something that's not going to get nobody off their seat, right?
It's been like that for a while. You had to have at least like 1 or 2 clubs.
Yeah, so you got to, though. But that's what.
Not always. I would say right around the late 90s is when this became a standard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then that's why you always want to do collabs, though. Someone that does have that pop stuff. Yeah. And then if you're not really into that pop stuff that much, maybe you could throw somebody on a hook and then maybe switch your style up during the verse, you know, to do what you got to do.
As an independent artist, how do you see the industry from the outside looking in until we all get to where we want to be? We all have a perception of what it is that we're chasing or what we're trying to get as a rapper, musician, and artist. How do you guys actually view the business from the outside looking in? Is it a fraternity? Is it something?
I would say, because I mean, I don't know. It's like,
you don't
like
think
you say it was like
you don't think they just let anybody in?
I don't know. You say it was like the NBA, right? Because they always said there's people out there balling harder than Jordan, but Jordan just got a break, you know, and whatever. Right. People on the streets, you know. Well, I guess it's who you know at the same time, or how you do your stuff, you know, how you carry yourself, and hopefully play your cards right.
Now, Hart, with your fans, your fan base, reaching the people, what's more important to you? You think you should be a foot soldier, being on the scene more, tackling it in that manner? I'm kind of old school. I like to be a foot soldier.
Yeah, I like.
Or the social media route works for you as well.
I do the social media route, but I like to. People write me all the time and stuff. I like to reply to them and let them know, like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, like I'm great with people. Like, I love to conversate with people and stuff, and just always do that. So that's definitely something I would probably do different. I wouldn't be like oh, nah, I want to talk to you. I'm okay right now. No, I can't talk to you. No. So definitely always reply. But right now, social media is basically where I'm going on. But back when I was like 18, 19, definitely walk through the malls and get kicked out for soliciting.
Yeah.
Trying to sell the CDs.
You got to reach out and actually test the people.
But I'm saying it's always good, though, to do that. Get a couple flyers out, throw them out there. You know, people see your face, and you get to talk to them, and they get to see who you are instead of they think you put an act on. When you got there, you know what I mean, on camera, oh, that motherfucker ain't real. Until they see you in person, they don't say shit or like, oh, damn, he is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you got a project coming out that you've been working on. You said that was a new track there. Is that a new project? EP, LP?
Nah, it's just a single right now. Right now I'm working on number singles. I got a video shoot on Saturday.
Who you shooting with?
A-Dub.
Okay.
Yeah, A-Dub, the
Prodigy. My guy. Shout out to A-Dub. That's my guy right there.
Definitely. And then
always taking great pictures of me when he see me.
Yeah, and then I got Sammy Black booked for the 23rd with a new track with Corey Blunt, Slim Billion, and Bezo.
Ooh wee.
Yeah, so I got that.
That costs a pretty penny right there.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
That costs a pretty penny.
I started messing with them after I seen him do was a Bankrolls video, and then he just dropped that new one. Get a life. Get a life. Get a life. Yeah. So I see.
Shout out to Lil Bro.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm excited to fuck with him, and then I try to get Core Capital is my boy. You know what I mean? But he's so busy right now. Core Capital is always busy. And so that's the guy that usually does my videos, though. Core Capital. I think I did at least like 6 videos with him.
No, we're all local until we get to where we going or make it to a place that we're trying to get to. As an artist here on the scene, how do you feel about the local scene? Do you think it's a lot of I always like to talk about it because I'm not a rapper. But if I was a rapper, the things that I said about the scene, I would be considered a hater.
Oh yeah, see.
So I always voice my opinion, but I think it's a lot of crybaby shit that be going on around here sometimes.
I base my opinion off the hustle, not the lyrics or the music they made. Because you could suck, you know what I mean, or you could be like the baddest person.
You could suck ass and pay for that slot and get that spot. Yeah,
so that's why I base it off the hustle. I mean, I don't have to like. I won't like your music, but if you're doing your thing, well, who am I to say anything? Yeah, you know what I mean? You're fucking higher than me. Apparently, I didn't do it right. You know what I mean? So, but definitely just base it off the hustle. And if you got a music, you people are following your stuff. And who am I? I'm a rapper. You don't rap for rappers. You rap for fans.
I tell people that all the time. Like I was going through my Facebook the other day. I was like, why do I have so many comedian friends?
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing this for people that come out and pay for tickets to see me at the show and pay for my T-shirts and shit like that. So I think a lot of people, I think it's I don't know, man.
And then
is it clout chasers? Is that
I
what
think
they
so,
call
but
them now?
one of my
Chasers?
homies told
Dick
me
riders?
One of my homies told me recently is like people act like there's no room in this motherfucking game, and that's true. You know, it's coming from Arizona. Nobody really got out here, so everybody thinks, oh, there's only one spot. No, there's a grip of fucking spots out there. So you can't really, you can't really be hating on nobody because what they're gonna get you nowhere. You might as well do some collabs to get your fans. You know, they get your fans, and boom, 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 boom. But
honestly, that right there, the simple fact that ain't nobody really blue out of Arizona,
I think that's why
to solidify the fact that there's room for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
There's a grip right now, and I know a lot of great artists.
There's no one cat who got a hold on everything in Arizona as far as the music goes. So
because there hasn't been.
With that being said, it's an open field for anybody who want to try to grab that spot. You feel me? So they shouldn't. It really shouldn't be no hate. You know what I mean?
I think it's because I don't think any artist has really popped out here the way they're supposed to. Is because in places where people pop like that, everybody gets behind them.
Yeah,
other artists are behind them. I don't think people here in Phoenix have got the understanding yet that if I'm a comedian, Fred's my best friend. He's a comedian. I look at it like this. I look at it like this.
We gonna find out about that.
This is how I look at it though. If a big time comedy production came to Phoenix, and they recognize a comedian that's from Phoenix, that benefits me.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I'm a Phoenix comedian as well. And that's what they don't understand. If one person eats, everybody eats. But what happens is when people look from the outside, they see the bickering, they see the bitching, they see the backstabbing. We're consumers. We see this shit all day. I see rappers crying all day. Yeah. That don't do nothing for me. I don't want to buy I don't want to buy your album. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate that aspect of it, the way you had gave me that. Let's get into some more music. I want to get into another track, man, because it's all about the music. It's all about getting to know my guy here with us tonight in the studio. We're definitely having a good time. I thank y'all again for rocking with us, man. We got a full house tonight. Shout out to everybody showed up tonight. Once again, Fred Ridley. Heather B's in the building as well. My man Verse is in the building. Let's get into some. Go ahead and introduce that track for us there, Dizzy.
Do Propane. This is it's been out for a minute.
Sound like a smoke song.
Nah, we'll see. But definitely, this is A-Dub shooting a video this Saturday.
Okay.
So I got that booked up. But definitely one of my favorite tracks. You categorize it under the mumble, I guess, compared to the last track. Like I said, I like switching it up here and there, so not all the same all the time. So
most definitely,
yeah, definitely check it out.
Support District Radio, Dange Dizzy. We live, man. It's called Propane.
I work for a living, and I mean real work, not writing down gobbledygook. I provide the people of this community with propane and propane accessories.
Propane. You would think her name Fiona, yeah, the way that she got no shame. You would think her homely shameless every time they say it's showtime. When I step up to the
me, mister, I work for a living, and I mean real work, not writing down gobbledygook. I provide the people of this community with propane and propane accessories.
Propane. You would think her name Fiona, yeah, the way that she got no shame. You would think her homely shameless every time they say it's showtime. When I step up to the mic, crack it down and bust it. Hold up, bitch, is nice, so propane. If you're knocking on the block, then when you knock, I'm saying no names. If you notice who I am, then baby, don't condemn me. If you ain't love me, then don't love me. Now let's stop pretending. Smell that gas and nice, so propane. Put it all up in them scarecrow and now she no brains. If you notice who I am, then baby, don't condemn me. If you ain't love me, then don't love me. Now let's stop pretending. Hold up, and you love propane. That you love propane. Duh. And they so coding. See my business on the block, you need that they call it Cody. When she step up in the crib, they always looking for that cash, but nah. Said it then, say it now, I need a pastor. Hold up, man, but I ain't saying that. I just stepped up on the field, though, and now you're stepping back. I just gotta make a field goal, but I'm a quarterback. He ain't ready for the stadium, the status where he at, but hold up, nigga, she need propane. Back, yeah. And ISO propane. Dang, Wait, yeah.
Propane, 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 propane. Propane, 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 propane. Hold up, bitch, it nice so.
Yes, sir, man. We back live on Support District Radio.
Yes, sir.
Still got my man in the building with us here, Dizzy, rolling with us. We just took a small break, and y'all know what the small break was. Everybody's good, right? Everybody went to Japan. We back. We back from Japan. We back. So my man been wondering about rapid fire. I've been telling him about it. He's been wondering how we gonna get into this. I got some questions for you.
All right.
I got. Let me see here. Where we at? I got both of
rapid fire.
Yeah,
rapid fire.
We
with fireball.
Yeah.
Rapid fire with the fireball. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're going to ask you a few questions.
These
If you
questions
get 3 out of 5 correct, you don't have to take a shot. But
I thought you was a little older than you were.
3 out of 5 wrong, you have to shoot it up.
We're also going to give away some Boosie Badass tickets. These going to be courtesy of Dizzy tonight. So make sure, let them know. That anybody watching on your page?
Yeah, I just shared it. Everybody's on there.
Let them know what to do. We want, you come up with some creative. We want the
Are we going to let him give them out?
Yeah, I mean, you can give out 2 tickets. Give out 2 tickets to your fans. You figure out how you want to give it out. Them going to like your Instagram or the 10th person like you subscribe to your YouTube page.
Definitely.
However you want to do it, you give 2 tickets away to some of your fans.
Okay, go. Definitely. Let's get it.
How you gonna give them to them?
Definitely subscribing to my new YouTube page. I have a new YouTube page, but it started yesterday, and I got to get everything back up on it. So right now.
So what you want? The 10th, 20th, 25th?
Let's do 10.
Random?
Let's do 10. Let's do 10.
10th person to subscribe to his page.
He's
going to get notifications. So.
Oh, yeah. I think I only got... Well, we started. It was only yesterday.
To a 10th person to subscribe to my man.
Get on my Facebook. Oh, you said YouTube page.
Yeah. All you got to do is look up Biddy Hate, though, on YouTube now. It's finally out on YouTube. It's been like a month since it came out. So
check him out. Subscribe to the page for 2 tickets to see Boosie Badass Friday, March 8th. That's going to be at Monarch Theater. It's definitely going to be going down. Doors open at 7. Show start at 8:30. 20 none it up. So he's giving away tickets there to his fans.
All right.
Now, Rapid Fire is our segment here. We like to do this with our guests just to pick their brain. It's kind of like trivia. You know, it's kind of like being out on meal and drunk people walk out from the club and you ask them questions that they normally should know.
That's actually a good
normally
idea.
shit is like the little confusing ones.
Well,
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
We're gonna see how confusing these are.
He kind of scared me though. He's like, I thought you were older than you were.
No,
don't be looking at my.
Don't be rapid fire questioning because I don't know what Marlon gonna bring y'all every week. You know what I'm saying? This is his spiel.
That's
like
the
I let
beauty
him.
of it.
Exactly. I'm just as shocked as y'all.
That's the beauty.
You feel me?
All right.
You ready?
All right, go.
Rapid Fire.
Rapid fire.
Support District Radio live with Marlon and Cheef. I got 5 questions for my man here.
Let's get it.
Everybody watching, y'all know how we do, know how we get down. He get 5 questions. If he get 3 right, I'll take a shot. We gonna up the ante tonight. We got 2 shots on the table right now.
Okay.
He get 3 out of 5, I'll take a double. He missed 3 out of 5, he take a double.
How you say shots in Spanish?
El Shate.
El Shate.
I'm native. I
don't think that's
Mexican.
That's not El Shate.
El Shate.
It sound like
we'll
it
go
might
with
work.
it.
It go. It
We'll
went well. El Shate.
El Shate.
Question number 1.
All right, go.
Quiet on the set.
Let's get it.
It was Grammy week not too long ago. You watch the Grammys?
Fuck no.
You don't pay attention to shit that you should know? You're a music artist.
It was a Sunday.
I never met a Mexican dude who watched the awards.
He's not Mexican. He's native. He's indigenous.
Is that what it's,
Either way, none of them watched the
Okay,
awards.
well, you should.
watch. All right, go.
Grammys just passed.
Okay.
Your first question. Who won Record of the Year at this year's Grammys? And what was the title of the song?
Fuck. I don't even know. The only thing I know is Cardi won some shit. I wasn't paying attention.
Cardi won. She didn't win that one.
Well, some women shit.
Ooh, he taking a double.
Yeah, go double. Do double. All right, there's one. There's one. Okay. There's one.
You don't have an answer for me?
I do not have an
It
answer.
was Childish Gambino.
Oh, okay.
This is America.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, there
Okay.
it is.
And this is shit
America.
that you should know. This is news. Stuff that you should know.
All right.
Okay, question number 2. What famous 90210 actor passed away from a stroke?
Age
At
52,
the age of 52.
It's, damn, I seen it all day today. It's Luke Perry or something.
Yeah.
Luke Perry. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
You got it.
Got one.
There's one.
Yeah.
You may not know this
That nigga
one.
Luke Perry looked.
Yeah,
Rest in
52,
peace, Luke Perry.
65.
Rest in peace.
52.
Next question
I
here.
said he looked like he was 65.
Question number 3. Fox has a new show called The Masked Singer. Who won
Oh, that's easy.
last season? Who won season 1? It was
easy.
last week.
I don't
even
even watch that show.
I don't
and
even
know who won.
Fox has a new show called The Masked Singer,
Singer.
who won season 1 last
I'm
night.
gonna give you a hint.
No, we're not doing no hints.
No. I'm gonna give them a right.
Cut it out.
I'm just telling them what the show is about.
It's about masked singers.
It's about masked singers, and I think majority of them are celebrities. So just go from there.
I don't even watch TV like that. To be
me either, but I know who won. That shit was all over
that's
Facebook
and
the social.
That's a
no
negative.
answer for me. Give me a guess.
Definitely not.
You might guess.
I don't know who the fuck is on the show.
Christina
Aguilera.
Just guess.
Christina Aguilera. No. Okay. So no, he said Christina. It was actually T-Pain.
Oh man, I didn't even know that.
He it was a great marketing idea.
First, throw me some things. Throw me some signals over here. Help me out, man.
He won the show. He won the show and released his album the same day that he won the show, and he has a #1 album on iTunes.
I see. I need it.
All right, so you missed.
Watching more TV.
You missed one more. You drinking. So you might miss this one too. You might as well just take your shot. It's hip hop. You might as well take your shot now. No, let's see. Question number 4.
One more.
Pharrell launched a new music festival. What is the name of it?
Let's give me the shot, man. Let's give me a fucking.
Monique said these are hard questions. She also said shout out to Heather B. But
she said they hard questions.
She said these are hard
this is
questions.
like news. This is shit that we see on Facebook all day.
I don't know. I'm not on Facebook all day.
She said we should have gave him a hint.
I'm gonna give you a pass on that one.
All right. Yeah, I'm saying like
the answer is something in the water. Pharrell launched a new music festival. What is the name of it?
I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah, see, I don't.
That's unfair.
Man,
that's what I be saying.
I should know this.
This is do or die.
This
do or die.
I'm retarded.
If you get this one, I drink.
Okay.
You get it wrong, you drink.
Okay, go.
How many studio albums has Dr. Dre released as a solo artist?
Oh, that's not too hard. Yeah. Actually, if you really think about it.
How many studio albums has Dr. Dre released as a solo artist?
A solo artist. This is by himself.
I was supposed to drink it, but that's for you. I was about to drink it, but that's yours.
Yeah, that's definitely mine.
Just think of the ones
you can remember. Just think of his albums that you remember. How many studio albums has Dr. Dre released as a solo artist?
A solo or by himself? Nobody else? No features? Nothing like that?
Well, there's features.
Oh, okay.
But it's his album.
It's Dr. Dre album.
Not NWA, not, none of that. Take a guess.
I'll say like 3.
I don't
know. That's hard. I don't know.
Hey,
I say like 3 or 4.
What's your final answer?
3.5.
No, I need. All
right, 3. Fuck it.
It's 3.
Is it?
Yeah. Fred was over there giving me the behind the scenes, and I'm like,
first album was The Chronic,
the Aftermath.
And then he released Chronic 2001, and then his last album was Compton.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was right.
That Compton album.
I was right. Okay, see, I was like, what?
Damn, I got to drink both. Can we take one together?
Yeah, I'll take one with you. Definitely.
See, and he native too, because I know he wanted
it. Take that L. Let that nigga take that L.
I'll take one with him. It was a fun game. I mean,
it was a great game.
Y'all be letting Marlon slide in this motherfucker. The only reason ain't no hot sauce in this bitch because Marlon didn't want to get burned no more.
Hey, make some noise again for my man in Dange Dizzy.
My nigga.
Definitely getting through the rapid fire.
Yes, sir.
Did better than you thought you was going to do.
Yeah, definitely. You got some questions that just spaced me.
I was like, it was good.
You check your page for me. Check your page. See if you got any, check your YouTube. See if you got any new likes. Make sure we're giving away those tickets. I also want to take a quick break, man, before we get into this here with Dame and finish out with him with Dizzy. He make sure you like his page for 2 tickets to see Boosie. I also got tickets for myself. I'll be at Stand Up Live on March 31st doing some comedy there. Those are $10 tickets. Y'all make sure y'all holler at me, inbox me, get at me any way you can. I got tickets. I'm dropping them off. If you close, I got you a ticket. Make sure y'all support J. Rob the Cheef as well, March 10th. He's going to be at Monarch Theater doing his Cheef Squad Records is presenting the 8 album release show. We also going to give away 2 of those tonight. So if we got any J. Rob the Cheef fans, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. We'll be giving those away for you as well. Now, Dizzy,
all right.
What I want you to do here, I call it the plug. Let them know how they stay up with you, with all your happenings, with all your movements, where your music's at, where they can get your merchandise, where they can come and see you. Anything you got coming up, this your time. It's called a plug. Let them know how to stay with you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Everything right now is under Dange Dizzy. Definitely. Instagram, Dange Dizzy 6900. And as of right now, there's no shows coming up, but definitely videos, everything else coming like that. Starting my whole YouTube channel, it's going to go crazy.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be legit, and I appreciate you guys having me over here. And
hey,
one time,
sure y'all tune in and subscribe and everything.
And then shout out one time for A-Dub for the next video shoot. Sammy Black plugging me up. Fanatic, been doing a great job with my voice, everything going like that. And then I got Graphaholics behind me. They're tagging up all my walls.
Graphaholics?
Yeah, Graphaholics. They tag up all my
like
walls.
Something serious.
Yeah, they a tag group right there, my boy Master and stuff. So it's great. It's great. But
definitely, man.
Yeah, definitely Dange Dizzy. Everything is danger without the R and Dizzy.
We definitely enjoyed having you on tonight on Support District Radio. Once again, man, make some noise for Dizzy. I'm gonna call him Dizzy for short. Yeah. Dange Dizzy.
It's been in the building. It's do anything and get everything dizzy.
Oh, I like that. Do anything and get everything dizzy. That's how we doing it, man. We'll be right back. Make sure y'all stay tuned with us tonight. We got Markel Delwan coming up in just a moment. Support District Radio. We giving away those tickets. Make sure you like my man's page. YouTube, subscribe.
I'm going to find out right now who won.
Boosie Badass, Friday, March 8th, 2019. If you want your tickets, make sure you check it out. We'll be back in a moment. Support District Radio.
We got one more we're going to get into.
We got one more what, track?
Yeah, one more track.
I just had my little spill. I just went all good and stuff.
No, you good. You good. We're going to get into this last track.
I was trying to do my best little...
You was doing very good, bro.
You did great. You did great.
A for effort. I was going to go into the Midnight Love, but it's a little too early.
Yeah, it's too early for that shit down.
Let's get it in. We got one more track coming from Dange.
Tell them what it is, Dange.
Oh, it's the AK. It's me on the hook. I got Corey Blunt, Slim Billion, and Bezo. This is the video that Samuel Black's going to be shooting on the 23rd of this month. Definitely a hot track. I feel like they killed the verses, and I didn't even need to spit a verse on this one.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely check this one out. This is fire. Definitely fire.
Sometimes it be like that. Support District Radio. Yep. Let's work.
All right, leave it. Alright, leave it.
Alright, look. Dance. Blunt. Slim. Bezo. Dance. And I got a AK, okay. And I got a AR. And I don't care who you are. And I got a whole rock in my sock. And I got a new black on the block. And I got a AK, okay. And I got a AR. I don't care who you are. And I got a whole rock in my sock. And I got a new black on the block. And I got a new bitch and I bought a new coupe. About to cop a new top, nigga. Who the fuck is you? Got that AR with that mop, nigga. Fuck a deuce. So these niggas tryna plot. Little bitch, I'm plotting too. Run up on him with that Glock. I ain't fucking with that stock. Got that stick up in that bitch. Better make him Millie rock. If I hit him in his head, better leave him where he drop. My little nigga got them dreads. He gon' send 100 shots. And I got a AK, okay. And I got a AR. And I don't care who you are. And I got a whole rock in my sock. And I got a new black on the block. And I got a AK, okay. And I got a AR. I don't care who you are. And I got a whole rock in my sock. And I got a new black on the block. And I got an AK.
It's heading on my face. I keep the AR right there in the car. Started with all the grams, 300 right in my jaw. Hopping it out of bitches, hopping it out of cars. If you ain't talking about money, then I ain't getting involved. A nigga like what's a murder weapon, I'm using the song. Probably pulling with slim days, yeah, pulling the car. Hey nigga, how you know all these things? Now I pull in the car.
And I got an AK, okay. And I got an AR. And I don't care who you are. And I got a whole rock in my sock. And I got a new black on the block. And I got an AK, okay. And I got an AR. I don't care who you are. And I got a whole rock in my sock. And I got a new black on the block. And I got an AK.
Fell in love with the chopper pain. Double cup jumping, my fighting a nigga not today. Let it spray, anything moving, yeah, I got lots of aim. It's not a game, keep playing and get popped today. Trying to tell these faggots I ain't playing no games with them. Chopper hit his head, leave that motherfucker dangling. I just bought a glizzy and I love the way you look on my hip when I let that motherfucker pop. So I ain't missing shit.
And I got an AK,